Bankruptcy is something that can affect your credit score for up to 10 years, but it's something that you can get removed from your credit report. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a bankruptcy removed from your credit report. If you have anything else negative on your credit report, me and my team can take great care of you. Just click the link down below, schedule a free consultation, but be sure to sign up for Identity IQ. That gives me and my team an opportunity to run an audit on your full credit profile, so make sure you click that link down below and also sign up for Identity IQ before hopping on the call. First, you have to get your current credit report. You can sign up for Identity IQ. It's only $27.99 per month. It's going to give you a breakdown of your full credit report. You're going to understand everything from A to Z. They break everything down for you. It's way better than the free Credit Karma. Credit Karma is outdated. They take a while to update everything. So I highly suggest that you sign up for Identity IQ. After signing up for a credit monitoring, make sure you scrub your credit report. A lot of people have old or wrong information attached to the credit report. Make sure to remove all old information that can be attached to this bankruptcy. That includes names, addresses, and employers. This can be done by calling each credit bureau individually. Make sure all of your information is current and correct. Or you can send a letter out to each credit bureau letting them know your current name, your phone number, your address, and your current employer. Remove all of that old information. If you're going to be taking the steps to send out the mail, make sure to include a copy of your ID, proof of address, and throw in a copy of your Social Security. After all of your information is current and correct, then we need to freeze all of the secondary bureaus. We're going to be freezing SageStream, Innovis, LexisNexis, and CoreLogic. These are companies that hold all of your information just like the big three. When the big three can't verify all of your information, they're going to rely on these other four companies. These other four companies house all of your information as well. Next, we're going to send out our dispute letters. But before we do that, we need to scrub our bankruptcy. If we have a bankruptcy, we need to make sure all of the information is the same across the board. Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. They need to have the same open date. They need to have the same account number, the close date. All of the information should be the same across the board. If it's not the same across the board, then you can factually dispute all that information because they all should have the same exact information. If any of that information is incorrect, you can factually dispute it and they have to remove it. So if you look right here, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. This is one of my clients. They have a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. If you look at the type, status, if you look at all this information right here to the left, across the board, everything should line up. All the information should be the same. Discharge, Chapter 7, those line up. But if you look at the dates, TransUnion and Experian, they're on the same page, but Equifax is wrong. Then if you look at the reference number across the board, all three are different. So that's a problem right there. The closing date, Experian, TransUnion, same page. Equifax, they're not. So if you're looking at a report, if Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, if they do not line up across the board on all of the information, you can factually dispute it and get that item removed because of inaccurate information. The name of the letter we'll be sending out is a standard 609 letter. If you want access to that letter, make sure you leave your email address in the comment section down below. You'll want to attach a copy of your driver's license, Social Security card, as well as a utility bill. Anytime you're disputing items with the credit bureaus, you're going to attach all of these things because you're verifying that it's you. The credit bureau has 30 to 45 days to respond, or else they'll have to delete those items. Within the 30 to 45 days, if you receive a letter that the information is verified, do not be discouraged. If it does come back verified, there's a few different ways to attack it. First, you're going to find the address to the court of the bankruptcy and write them a letter. You're going to be asking them if they report those bankruptcies to the 3 credit bureaus. Let them know you checked your credit reports and you noticed that they reported it. They have to respond. When they do, they will tell you that they do not report to the bureaus. You're then going to reach out to each credit bureau asking for a method of verification. They'll say that they verified it from the court. But joke's on them. We just verified with the court that they don't report to each credit bureau. You're going to send that letter straight from the court to each credit bureau, forcing them to remove the bankruptcy. They may come back and give you problems like, hey, they may play games with you and say, hey, actually we didn't verify it from the courts. We verified it from LexisNexis. So if that does happen, you're going to order your report straight from LexisNexis. LexisNexis is the secondary report that I mentioned earlier in this video. LexisNexis holds all of the bankruptcy information. So we're going to order our report straight from LexisNexis. Afterwards, you're going to locate the public record in Pacer. Once inside, you'll find that Pacer has a ton of information. I suggest taking your time to get familiar with the system so that you can easily locate these bankruptcies. It's going to be hard not to get frustrated, but Google as much information to easily navigate as you can. Trust me, it's easy to get discouraged. I went through Pacer and I was like, what is this? This is like a foreign language. But Google as much information as possible and just practice. The more you do it, the easier it'll get. Then send a letter straight to LexisNexis asking them to verify the bankruptcy. If it does come back verified, use the discrepancies from Pacer documents and compare that to LexisNexis. You're looking for missing and inaccurate data. After finding inaccuracies, send a dispute letter straight to LexisNexis, letting them know to remove it because of all of the inaccurate information. Make sure to highlight all of the inaccuracies with both documents present. So you're going to be sending the Pacer as well as the LexisNexis report and highlighting all of the information. Once it's deleted, immediately send a copy of the deletion records from LexisNexis to each credit bureau. Let them know, hey, the furnisher of this debt is not able to identify the accuracy of the information. So you must remove all of this information as well. They're going to run out of options. They can't verify it with the court or they can't verify it with LexisNexis. So what does that mean? They have to remove that information. If you follow all of the steps mentioned in this video, you sent out a standard 609 letter, you sent the court document, you disputed with LexisNexis, got it removed, and you send it to all 3 credit bureaus and they still haven't removed it from the credit report, what you can do is file a complaint with the CFPB. The CFPB is here to protect you. They're here to protect you against these credit bureaus. So what you can do is get all of your documentation together. Get the court document, get the LexisNexis removed document. Send it all to CFPB. The CFPB is going to contact Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. They're going to say, I have a client on my behalf right now. They have all of the documentation. All the documentation that they're submitting to me, you have to remove this from their credit report. Majority of the time, working with the CFPB, it will get removed from your credit report. If it doesn't get removed from your credit report and the 3 credit bureaus are still acting pretty funny, what you can do is you can sue these credit bureaus. Just look at Equifax right now. They're getting sued for millions of dollars because according to the FCRA, if you're false reporting, you have to remove this from my client's credit profile. If you're not removing it, they're going to take you to court. And when they take it to court and you have the documentation to prove all of your facts, like mentioned in this video, you can sue them for money. You can win, I don't know exactly how much you can win, but you can win money because they're falsely reporting. It's against the law. So just as long as you follow all the steps mentioned in this video, you shouldn't have to take them to court. The last resort is the CFPB. The CFPB works majority of the time. You shouldn't even have to get to that point, but if you do, it's there in your back pocket for your resource. So just make sure you're printing out these laws. Find out all of your laws so that you're not getting misleading or false reporting information on your credit report. When sending out these letters, make sure to customize them. Always list your account number along with all the information that you feel is inaccurate. People always think you need a special kind of letter to get these things removed, but it doesn't. You want to customize these letters as much as possible and make them into your own words. As long as you're using the correct laws from the FCRA, then you're doing it right. Bankruptcies are a grind. I'm talking about it's going to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but when done right, they can and they will be removed. As you see, there's a few different ways to remove bankruptcies. It takes a lot of time and patience, but you have to attack these credit bureaus at different angles to get different things removed. Also, before you guys go, if you have a business and your credit score is above a 700, we can work together to get you funded for your business. Book a free consultation by clicking the link down below and let's take you and your business to the next level. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Hit the bell notification. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. And as always, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you guys so much.